Hello, and welcome to DesPair Programming with Lovelister and.
Nish.
Okay, so today we're not actually streaming live. We're streaming as a pre-recorded broadcast, and that's why it's so bright in here. 'Cause it's actually daytime for once. And
we will be busy as we said last episode, and so we thought why not just trying this feature? So basically we can upload it and then we can have it next week. Oh yeah, well, because now it's the week before.
Yeah.
And so but then we'll try to be on the chat. So now we're probably gonna be chatting if you're. We're talking to the future. Yeah, between ourselves. So let's get down to work. And so the last episode we were we're working still on how's the Wi-Fi, and we're kind of getting to wrap it up.
Yeah.
We have few more maybe episodes, and then we'll start with definitely something new. So again, little tortoise, because we were slow.
Yeah, you say we're gonna wrap up soon, and every week we have a tortoise. Super slow.
And yeah, basically, well, this one's because we were trying to avoid it, but we're gonna do it. So we have to create a notes form, and basically it's just showing where you can enter the name and the comments for whatever place you're trying to now log the Wi-Fi speed. And then
then we want to add a tab layout to the app. So basically what we want is that when we have kind of three different kind of screens that we want to show, and we want to be able to slide between them. And to do this, we're going to use a tab layout.
Beautiful tab layout. Okay.
Yes.
In the meantime, I started the server, so then we don't cry, and it's already through the IP, which I think is the same today. Let me check before. Maybe. So today we are still on the same IP. Beautiful. So then let's check now. Okay. So now the backend is working, and we can get started. So 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So the create the notes form. First, what we do, of course, look it up because we remember by heart.
Yeah, this is why we didn't want to do it yesterday because we didn't really want to look up.
So this is dialogue input dialogue should be called. Input text dialogue Android prompt users. So yeah, there's other dialog builder, and then you give it in a okay, I'll go for this, and then we'll say looks legit. So okay, so I'll make another function somewhere down here. Void show.
We already had the send connection one though.
Yeah, but I want a form just to show the show info dialog. Show info dialog, or just show notes dialog. And now we throw it in. So okay, we need to import all this stuff. So we're basically doing by code generation, right? So input type test. So specify the type. So this is not going to be a password. So this is going to be text, and this one is this variable that we will be. Let me check. We should set it somewhere. So show, because on OK we basically want to. Okay, so on OK we're doing on when we send we're doing already the OK. Instead we shouldn't do that. So this is when we check. This is when we check if it's okay, and that one, all this shouldn't be done in the send, but it should be done in the OK. So this one will then show notes dialog, and then we'll show it. And then we have a new function, which is actually send request, or like void send upload Wi-Fi speed.
Yeah. That's a good name.
And then okay. So this was done yesterday, and obviously instead of doing that, now we can either it's going to be done on the OK. Yeah, we can either send it through this or save them for later use. I'll save them in any case. Like it's not like massively ugly to do this, and maybe we'll need it later on if you want to like store some information, like kind of
to show
things.
again.
Yeah. Because. Why? Okay, it's magical though, complete. So this was like
name.
Yeah, but it's a bit too big. Location name. Oh, what's that? Location name and location. Okay, it's magic right now. Now I write in Japanese.
Yeah.
I guess maybe when I was trying to complete. So location comments, and we'll put a string both. Okay. So now we have two places here, and we'll just read them. So location name and location comment. So comments will be kind of like. You might want it like, yeah.
If it was unstable, maybe like
unstable
speed,
or like
unstable.
Noisy and things like that.
Yeah.
So this one also needs to be put into a string. So we'll do it now. So it's like r string dot post API URL. And we have to put in the strings. So post API URL. So then we can always change it.
Oh, does it need to have the quotation still?
Good point. And switch. Wait a second. Okay. You need to parse it. So I think it's parse. I think it's get string. Yeah. Okay. You can close it. So good.
Okay.
Yeah. So close that in. And now it's kind of pretty. Yeah. Okay. So go up. Now we're doing in the OK. We're calling this function, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And so
on click.
So this is OK in the OK because the cancel we cancel.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a positive button. Yeah. It's kind of pretty, and you can. So now like as input the get text and is whatever input we're gonna actually do that. Yeah. Okay. And there we put our
what was it called again?
name. So location name.
Yeah, location name.
And so now the name is like just input, but we're gonna fix it. So then duplicate.
And we need two of them.
So one is an input, and the other would be cool to have be bigger. I wonder. Well, for the moment we're lazy, and we'll fix it. So if you go up, now there's only one edit text. We need to have two.
Yeah. Okay, so
this is where you kind of build them, and they're gonna be like very static, like I think one after the other, and yeah. So this is
like name input or input name.
Name input. We always put like actually.
Yeah, I don't think we.
No, name edit text. We always put like the type afterwards because it's be like that, and then comments. Yeah. Okay, and comments. Comments like
also cool.
Is that someone comments from a comment? Okay, and then you need to like copy the name edit. name edit. Before you do that, name edit text, and then throw copy that. So then you're pretty sweet. And we just copy paste. No, if you do actually, if you're lazy, like you probably should be. Say you copy this one, and we copy, and you like paste again, and it's like you don't have to move. You just put. You're ready with the C. You can already do CB.
Okay. Or is it you just copy and then paste straight afterwards? And
yeah. So because if you're like this, right, and you copy, then you have to click, and you have to do instead, like you say, I want to get this one. I want to make double. So you do. Okay. No, so it's like it saves you move to the mouse. It's like all this stuff is usually very small improvements that you do all the time.
Yeah.
And then that makes it a little bit faster. Okay, so type text, class text is okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're not doing. And then the title we want to be like add information. Yeah. The problem is we might want to make. Well, for the moment it's fine. Add location information. So this should be already enough that we can show it. This should work.
Okay, so we don't actually need anything else?
Nothing else.
This would be cool.
That would be sweet. Okay, go.
Okay.
It wasn't like complicated.
Yeah, I know.
Immediate, yeah. Kind of like.
Quite...
I mean, you were trying it. Like, oh, it's fine. So yeah, building.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I was just like, I've never done it before.
The problem now, like, we need to add a little bit of more annoying stuff, but it's no problem. So you want, when you show it, you want to hide. Well, disable the button, okay? Because you want to be able to, like, you want to type something.
Sure.
So it's a little like user experience stuff. Otherwise it breaks. Send. And then we have one only. If we didn't add it. Yeah, so this isn't okay. There's only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's successful, huh? Because we can't read the value, right?
Yeah.
So go back. And I think it's because we're not adding it to the.
Yeah, there must be some place.
Okay, switch. Lucky girl. You just move it back a bit. No. Okay. So builder things where you add set input type, set views. Yeah. So because we are setting view. Yeah. So I think it's not set view maybe, or we need to put in builder dot multiple. Because I think what it happens is that it sets the view this one, and we create another one, and we set it over. So we look it up. So Android alert builder multiple text. Multiple yeah, perfect. Hopefully, we need to make a layout somewhere. No. One root view, this way set you override the first one view group. So we're setting the layout. Layout is add view, layout, okay, layout, done, okay. And we need the context, yeah, okay. So basically you put them in a group, and that makes sense. Okay, so as we build the thing, I think we are already in the main context. Get base context. Layout. We want it vertical.
Yep.
So then the layout is what's going to be set. So it's going to add the view here. view.
Okay, so basically we're creating a layout, we add the input boxes to that layout, and then...
So we can only set the view once, and so we set like this big folder of layout, and that should be enough. And we also specify if you want it vertical, maybe you want it next to each other.
Yeah.
And then yeah, so for the moment that should be fine. Let's check. Okay. I'm very positive.
Yeah. No, I think this one was so simple.
It's okay. Like
today it's going so smooth.
Ooh, but there's no name next to it, is there?
Yeah, we should have like
a placeholder.
Yeah.
So hello and yo. Ho yo yo.
Ho yo yo.
Ooh, ho yo yo.
Successful.
Perfect.
We have such a beautiful successful message.
Now it's like success is within us.
Success.
So okay, but that's okay because we can do a lot of things to the power of code. To set it's a hint. Set hint, and then I think there's an application name since they're very long. And we do the same here. Okay, so this will okay. So what I wanted as a little the builder.
What is it? You need to change the set hint name edit text because you're setting the hint twice for the same.
Yeah. So that's okay. It's fine. The only thing that I wanted to do is that if it was possible to, whenever you type, it would then show okay. Otherwise,
like have it.
Maybe we do because I think we'll do this here. If application name is empty, and we do the opposite. So for the moment, we only care if the location name is empty, because comments it can be empty, right? We allow, we don't allow them. 1 second. None of them is required, or is it?
No, all of them are required. We were like.
Yeah. So okay, give me a sec, and then. And 3, and 2, and 1, and go. Okay. So and then we can test this one to say. So basically now we're giving no message, but we probably want to show a little like toast.
Yeah.
It's not prettiest, but it gets jumped down for the moment. Because I think now it's important to get like the proof of concept, and then we can polish it.
Yeah.
So now it gives no error. It just does nothing. It shouldn't even close, to be honest.
It's just like
But when you click send, I think when you click OK, it might do stuff. I don't think this might work. Just put OK. Okay. See, it closes. We want to avoid closure.
Yeah.
So look it up. Magic into webs. I think it must be something if input. No. So just new.
So we want to.
So Android alert builder, and then
stop.
No, show disable okay, disable positive. Nothing that will show up. There's only one reason why you will disable. How to disable enable? No, disable by default. Okay, second one. So by default is by default, and then wait, what is not? Yeah. So if there's a change in the view, then you can.
Yeah.
So on show set enable false.
Okay.
Yeah, but then.
And then how do you set it?
So this is okay. So on enable on show, okay, go copy this one.
All of it.
Dialog set. Yeah, no, show we already do it. I think it's only dialog set only on show listener.
This one.
Yeah, and I think there will be dialog set on like edit listener or. So maybe that's it. Okay, go and let's see what's going on there. So go up. So here we have.
So we have set view.
No, go up. I need a builder. Okay, now. So just add after the view. So we have builder.
Oh.
And now, so so undo this dialog. And before that, you need to copy some new lines.
Okay.
And it was like dialog.create. So other dialog builder create, and then we're showing the dialog instead. So that just scroll down a bit, and then no. Go down. Okay. So here building show the builder, instead we need to show like the dialog.
Okay.
So go up.
So
go up. No. So other dialog builder, and so check if the other is other dialog builder as well, or if it's other dialog builder. Okay. Then builder, you set a positive button, which is already done, and then after everything we do that. So
okay.
So you can copy everything actually.
Copy everything.
Yeah, and everything up to the dialog, because the first two we have them already. And then so delete what we just added.
Yep.
So see, we are setting the positive button.
Oh, okay.
And then we go down.
So under negative.
Yeah, this one. And then you delete the builder show. And that one. Import. So now it's condition. So I don't know if this one is always running every time. So this one you can put like if name edit text is empty. No, but this one, so let's always make it like on show. Yeah, do this like, because then we like this is always gonna be not text. Get text.
Oh yeah.
This is the text.
Good.
That's okay. That is empty. No. Empty maybe. So this text. What form?
Delete 2 1.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a normal text. So I think it's not like it's not editable. Okay, so then you can do toString and then is empty. Or get text and then equals and then brackets, because we're not beasts. Okay, so this one is probably only on show, so it's gonna be false, and then we have to have something else that on like on input we set it to true, and so. Yeah, I wonder how, like, I will look it up, because maybe try to solve problems that shouldn't be. So, the builder enable input. How to enable disable the, okay. Edit for complete solution. So yeah, there's after text change, before text change, on text change, after is empty. All right, this looks like
this we add to the input.
Yeah. So let's see what we have and what we need. So icon, we don't care. Title, message, and we don't have a message. So let's slowly add things. So to disable button if the No, I want to see where it comes up.
Oh, okay.
Because like from what I think, I know where it should be, but from the description, I wasn't sure. So I'm not gonna I don't know, because it could come out as a little like default if they're empty. I don't know.
Okay.
But by default should be just a little extra line, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. So to task, and then the input. We have we can also here we can set like layouts and stuff. So we don't care. Set view, dialog, show, get button, disable. So after the show, we're already doing this, and then we have for every input, copying this in. I hope I switched the view. Yeah, maybe not, but no, I did. Great. So so basically now we only care. Oh, we care for both actually. And so before we show or after we show, what is that in listener anyway? So name text edit. The text watcher. Okay. Text watcher, editable, and dialog. Dialog accessibility in class is built fine. Fine.
Oh, it was. How?
Final, fine.
Oh.
Why?
What's the
You're
problem?
lying. Did I import the wrong text watcher? Text watcher. So is that busy saying that is now what it's expecting? So maybe it got changed. So generate override methods. Yeah, so maybe this one. What's the problem?
Just was it maybe?
No, maybe it's just the type. Editable. So so we're only doing this one. So the difference was char sequence int. Okay. So so on before text, on text, after text. So after text, so on text it would be like if you want to prevent. So check if any text is empty. Text util empty and s. So basically every time you add, we need to check if both the comment and if both the comment or the name is empty, then we keep it disabled.
Okay.
And if they're both okay, then I think I would do the same. If they're both not empty, then we show it. Otherwise not.
So do we know what this S is? Like textutils dot is empty.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because it's an if, right? So we just get a text.
Okay.
So here we're doing this, and we could put it in there, but it's ugly. So this is alert dialog, it's redundant. So okay, anyway. So here we do the same as we did before, right? Even the parentheses there is extra.
So
now it was name
name
edit text dot get text dot and you can do into two string, but anyway
you have to do two strings, sorry.
Yeah, if you want. No, equals fine, it's fine. You can do equals. The two text here do little rabbit ears, and
or because if it's empty.
And it's, yeah, but I want to do the opposite. But anyway, I want to do one thing. Put and here.
Okay.
Because then we are going to like, what if one is empty and actually, let me check. No, or I think or. Yeah, no, I was thinking something different. So here, yeah, do or.
Or okay.
No, yeah. I mean, obviously no, but I want to have like if both not empty as a first clause.
Yeah.
And inside maybe we can just do this way. So if one or the other one is empty, then we set it to false, otherwise we set it to true. And then when we're doing this job,
yep.
Then it's okay.
And we want exactly the same.
No, it's done. Are you on for the other one?
For the other button, yeah.
It's true.
Did you copy
no, copy everything, absolutely everything.
Okay. And then we have the same for the comment.
Yeah.
Input.
Comment, edit, text. Yeah, comments, edit. And that's it.
Okay.
So, and then go up, and on the show we already set it into false. And that's so. Yeah, because try to take away the dialogue, like put dialogue only.
Where that's oh yeah, sure.
I don't know if this one try. No, okay, so this one requires, but underneath it didn't require.
You know, the other guy just didn't even.
I know, but we're doing it. I'm sure it's fine.
It's better, okay.
I know, it's not better, but it's like it's be. You know, you could, but that one like. So this one is on the event show, and the other one is more like show and do it. And so I think there might be some one situation where it might have different results.
Okay.
But I wouldn't really. But this is okay. This is more like foolproof. So this is okay. Ooh, get some uploads. Send. So now try OK button shouldn't. Okay. Testing is there, and it didn't work, but it's enabled. Therefore, our enable button wasn't working properly, so it's good. And it's okay, we can keep it.
Okay.
So,
yeah, so this wasn't working. It was enabled.
So go down, maybe go down. Dialog. Are we showing the dialog now, or? Dialog show, okay. So on text chain, so what was it? Right. Dialog set on show. I put the if, take away the if there. Might just not even enter there. And then we put toast.
Just to make sure that
it gets in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if it gets in there and it's still not disabled, then it's probably the other clause. For some reason we messed it up and we set it to true.
What's the name of this, right?
Without the et.
Yeah.
Oh. But if it's not even entering, then we need to fix this message.
Don't do that.
And the time.
Delete. 2, 1, go.
Short. Okay, test. Maybe that would be because maybe it was like maybe it was null, so then it will fail.
Yeah.
Maybe. Let's hope. It's a connection.
Such good connection.
For not. Ooh, cannot click. Okay.
Perfect. But no toast. Or was it toast?
I don't care. So. See, as you enter.
Okay, but it shouldn't yet, right?
Not correct. So almost. And so time is up. It was beautiful toast, but because I think maybe that the base context was incorrect. So if this one is name or that one,
I think you need to do toString or something like that.
Maybe. Other than that, it seems fine.
Yeah.
Okay, now like so confident. So yeah, it's like
You should say how confident you are.
I'm like
how 100%.
I'm like 81.7%.
81 minutes. And then I'm gonna keep track of how your confidence like correlates
Hotel,
with success.
California.
Okay.
And haha, and then delete.
Ooh, so smart.
So probably like I understand. So now we'll make it a bit prettier. So the difference is only, so I think like doesn't matter to location, so we can make it short. Good Wi-Fi, make it shorter so it doesn't crowd. To California, and here.
I mean, it's a lame name, like yeah. Please add. That's such like a programmer's message. Like it's not fun. It's just like,
now Wi-Fi, yeah, whoa, super. Enter information. Okay, we are very
location information. Enter information about this location.
Okay,
oh, really?
okay, take it easy. Take it easy. I was not born in UK, okay, so I have like I have freedom. All right, so that's done. Pretty good. Respect. So we done the thing that we were late with. So create this node form. We can say it's complete.
Yeah.
And so since it's kind of my time, I'm going to kill this one. Just push it. Remember my password.
Yeah, yesterday
Okay.
you tried like 10 times.
10 million times.
Password.
No, but it was a bug. It was a bug. Oh. All right, so we pushed, and now we are on track. And here maybe we'll start. We'll go back actually. And with PHP serve artisan, otherwise we cry.
Because we forget, and then
we
we're
forget,
like,
and then it's not working anymore. My life is a ruin.
And then we spend like half an hour and be like.
So now next is the web. Okay. Enjoy. Well, the web tabbing the tabs.
Yeah. Right.
No, it's like it's just minor, massive pain. Yes.
Delete.
Because you feel stuck with the tabs.
Yeah, so we didn't
So
really
now,
think
okay, wait. So now there's no like, it's disallowed to buy time by chatting. You have to like, I chat.
So how's your day?
Okay.
I should say actually put tabs like.
Yeah, and page viewer.
Okay, page viewer. Okay, so this is the thing where you like slide across. Page swipe view.
We go down. Maybe we'll go for the third one. That one.
Okay.
Fragment. View pager. My bad. And go down and see if Yeah, this looks what we want to do. Go down a bit more. Yeah, okay, we can do this.
Yeah, tab 1, tab 2.
Yeah, we'll do 3 tabs as well. So we do the main tab and the map tab and the settings tab.
Okay.
Settings will be empty for now.
Yeah.
But
Okay, great. So you have a bunch of steps that we can follow. Woo.
and then you can avoid. Okay, so first.
Okay, first we can add 2.
No, we already have AppCom, but
Do we?
yeah, it's always better for but
Do we need the design?
design. Yeah,
Okay.
I think we don't.
So
have
we
that.
just need 1.
We'll keep an eye on the version, so I'll keep an eye on the version.
Okay.
So go on the. We don't need that one. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, compile in the Gradle is already. I think it's already open. The last one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So AppCom, but see, we already have it there, but it's implementation, so it should be fine. Yeah. That's not, and then save and sync.
Let's not have yesterday's problem.
Oh no, but yesterday's problem we figured out. So yesterday we had the library and the compile, and that's why after having, I think like, okay. So because we are using the wrong version now, so we need to use the same versions. So, and also I think like we're not using this guy's stuff, but
I think we are.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe the headers.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So it needs to be the same thing.
Isn't it still not the same?
Yeah, but that's why I was
Okay.
complaining.
So now it's good.
Well, we don't know. It's not finished. We could have the same situation yesterday. Now it seems positive. So next.
Okay, next
Good.
step. Great.
Next step.
Succeeded with that.
Yeah. It should be. I mean, it's usually made to be user friendly, but like just break stuff, and don't need just the strings.
Just strings. Okay.
I like colors. So first we have now we make the fragments, right? So basically these are these new tabs, and instead of having like many activities, we have one activity which all parts like these fragments. So we do that.
So this can go in a new class.
Yeah, this will be a new class, and we just like as empty as it gets.
Okay.
Otherwise, it might add stuff. Oh. And we do it 3 times.
Inside here.
Yeah, and then right click, yeah.
New Java class.
And then if you go down, yeah, I think Java class should be fine. Yeah.
Just to keep things, what are we calling it?
This one we call it main fragment.
Or like fragment manager or something?
No, this is not fragment manager. The main activity is a fragment manager. So this is the main fragment is kind of just the main. And then, so everything except the package.
I just print out
So delete that one.
yeah, we don't want this. We
Don't want that.
rename it.
No, keep everything. Because we just renamed down there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like we cut this and then.
Okay. And then kill. And then Control Alt L.
Control
Alt.
L. So small.
And now we have I think it created a layout automatically, but no, I think it did actually. So we need to create a layout also.
Okay. And we can call it like main fragment.
Main fragment. Okay. So this one now, this will hold all the stuff that we did on the other place. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so now we want our
The layout.
fragment.
Yeah, actual layout. So this one I think has just the basic text view which says like tab.
Yeah. Okay.
Time's up.
That's so nice for the tutorial.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have no idea if it works.
It feels like it will work.
Sure.
3, 2, 1, go!
Some of them is just like makes me so happy to hear.
Some of them make me so sad.
It's no sad. It's no way sadness. So main fragment. Yeah. Okay. I want to add it. Main fragment is never used. Okay. So now we're doing it like a bunch of times. So I hope we new job class. It's gonna be map fragment.
Oh, is it confusing because we always have like a maps activity and it's a different one?
Yeah, but it's an activity, isn't it? So no, it's not. Might be, but I mean,
we always clean up our code afterwards.
no, but like, one is a fragment and one is a map.
Yeah.
Like one is an activity. So now we're just like doing 3 times because we know it's the same. I'm looking for the layout class, and this one's map. Yeah, I need to say don't ask anymore.
But then one time
I might know one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do more layouts, and that's when it will be. I don't know if it's going to be settings or settings. Okay, so this is going. Oh well, this time we'll have settings tab 1. Okay, and now we're going to this.
Settings. Small things annoy you a lot. It's okay.
Only small things. Or maybe.
Yeah.
So okay. So next we have the tab. So basically we need this view pager. So tab layout. Now with this page adapter, and we also copy the same brutal copy. And then we'll see if it works. So this one, new Java class. This is called page adapter.
Okay. So this is what handles switching between the 3 tabs.
But now I didn't know me anymore. I'm over it.
You're over it. Good.
I'm over it. So now we rename stuff. So main fragment. Things are going smoothly. So
we say that and then it's.
So MF.
Yeah, I think MF's bad.
Main frag. Map frag. And this one obviously set frag. Double T.
Yeah.
To not be confused to like
If
you want to set it.
I would.
Not confusing.
Yeah.
Zero confusing. Okay. Next. And now we are going to have this layout. This is the main activity. So yeah, we are going to do some sort of crazy shit because we don't really want to have like move the activity main.
Yeah, we basically.
We can do it. We can do it already.
You want to move all this to the main.
To the main fragment.
Main fragment.
So this is okay. Then we go down. Probably there's some naming that needs to be fixed. Toolbar, no, okay. Tab layout, okay, magic. So now we go into the main fragment, and here's a relative layout with a bunch of settings, and we cannot touch that too much. So this might break, but might will break. I think you can have a layout within a layout. So
Really?
yeah. I just have to decode XML, and we'll try.
Papa, time's up.
Okay, that's your turn.
Okay.
Okay. So the last bit.
Okay, another.
3, 2, 1, go.
So the handler for the. So scroll down a bit, see how much more we have. That concludes
Wow.
It's over. So now we have.
So now we just copy and paste all of this.
Yeah. So we need to like do some changes. So
First
I think go in that one, the other one, yeah. It's okay. Just transition.
Yes.
And so just go in.
Main activity.
Yeah, it's already there. Yeah, it's the first one on the left. Yeah, and just comment everything out.
Everything.
Yeah, or like cut everything.
Yep.
But it's gonna complain about the package. Okay, so copy and copy on Sublime.
Okay.
Because then like we just make a backup. Okay, throw it there, and in there we delete everything except for the package, and then we copy the things in. Because now we don't really want to have like the behavior that we don't care about the behavior. So all the up there, and then delete the last one as well. Okay, now we can brutally copy in. It's not copying; it's like learning.
Well,
So
lovely
now-
way of phrasing it.
Yeah, so you go up, and then you don't copy the package, and then you. Sweet. So then you have a bunch of things that are missing, obviously.
Yeah.
So wait. So get menu inflator. We don't have the menu inflator at the moment, so we have to look what it is. So action settings. We don't have that. So good.
Okay.
Have fun. So there must be a place where like they're saying we were stating a tab. So
It's because we don't have the toolbar. Like us, I think our settings don't have a toolbar, and these two things are coming with the toolbar.
What do you mean?
I'm pretty sure we like hate it on the toolbar and we hid it.
You mean that one?
Yeah, and I think in their example.
But show the example.
Okay.
So then we can like take it away, right?
Like here, they have like this.
Yeah, but we don't.
toolbar.
Yeah, but that's okay. But we don't want the top part, right? Okay. Yeah, but it's not supposed to be its own layout. Come on, you just put like a little thing in the manifest.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's not why it's not being shown. I think we just like go down, see if there's any. It's okay. Tap fragment, go down. Fragment, page adapter. We have it. Go down. Main activity. Okay.
Oh, this.
We have it. No. And then now wait. So go down a bit. So see if this is playing something. So they're using Android 2 bar instead of action bar and tabs are further added. Okay, so RID action settings. So we'll do nothing. We'll like go in there and we just clear, like we just delete them. Just doesn't matter.
Okay, sure.
And then if case like we'll do something.
We'll like.
Now we want it to run and we see like what is missing. So on there's a like no, because the overrides need to be there. So yeah, that's it. And then delete everything there. Yeah. So basically this is the default behavior, and that's the only problem that we are having at the moment. And so then we run this instead.
Okay.
See if it builds. Let's see. So we should see this very simple main. Like basically we took away the main, but we should see the view. Like we should see the view, but not the logic.
We're getting a bunch of errors.
Okay.
Let's see.
Cannot. Okay, so this is okay. So one is only page adapter. Cannot find set. Okay, that's okay. So for the first one, probably. Okay. So it's called page adapter, but it should be put in the page adapter. So
Yeah, that's confusing.
so Ah,
2, 1,
I
vai.
call it pager. It's called pager adapter, not page.
Ah.
Okay, so this is okay. And the other one, I understand why. In this one, we're setting stuff, so we shouldn't just, because we don't have reference to the main activity anymore. Because that's not that. So okay. So then we'll do it later. So this is gonna be now not a main activity. It's gonna become main fragment later on.
Yep. Okay.
But we're not doing that.
Confidence level?
52.
Oh no. But you would have said, "Oh, I'm so confident."
I didn't say it. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm not very confident. But I'm positive. Let's build in a list.
Oh, some error message. What does it say?
Beautiful. The activity already has an action bar surprise Windows decor, and basically it's static stuff. Main activity. So action bar. So we'll take away this one. And let me see, main activity. Okay.
Cool.
Because it's like double. So then if we take away this one, we have smaller. And we'll test. At the end, we don't need, I mean, the titles are cool, but we don't need, as long as there's a view, there's a movement.
Yeah.
And the rest we don't care. Just don't break. Now I'm like confident. 53.
So it didn't improve too much. As long as it improves every time the.
Oh! Beautiful!
Okay, let's switch. Ooh!
Didn't break.
Wow!
I'm so happy.
That was
I have like,
better
my
than we
cheeks
thought.
are like, I'm like.
Yeah, I honestly thought this would take us forever.
I have like 2 minutes left here.
Wow, you can like party, chill.
Or do the map.
No, I mean we need to get the activity, the main activity back, right?
Exactly. The main fragment.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, boom. So we're not gonna copy.
Well, it's so much stuff.
So much stuff.
We need to break it down a bit, probably.
Yeah, but basically up to the before the onCreate, we do onPause and everything. So up to the onCreate.
Oh, it's wrong fragment. This is map fragment.
Sorry. I'd be confusing.
What are I talking about?
No, it's just the main and the map. Not the main.
Find that confusing.
Okay. So this is beautiful because now I know how to fix it. So now we're doing that. Probably some duplicates. No, delete. Okay.
Because you didn't add in the onCreate.
Exactly. Yeah, there's all the functions in there. No, the onCreate is okay, but it's like the callback, and then there is. So we're almost done. You might even have a easy life going on. This one is maps. There's max activity, it's fine, but it's this one. Get context. Okay. So errors. Okay. Context. So context probably. So now the last thing needs to be done is the get color. I think this is like get root. No. We need to have that on there.
Should we just save the get context and then, or is it?
Yeah, we probably need to have like. Where's your job? So yeah, here you need to have a like root context or something. Put it here.
Down and out. Time's up.
And here you set on the create. And then just let's just call it on create inflated or something.
3, 2, 1, go.
Create. Yeah. So now you have it, and you can kind of like just copy it around whenever. And if you see get context or get base context, like yeah, that one. In there.
Yeah, this one?
Yeah, and you can just throw in.
Okay, no, I just do it.
No.
This. And
What?
put it.
What are you doing?
Oh, what you mean root context?
Yeah. Yeah. And copy and use that one. What are you doing?
I'm trying to set the root context in on create.
No.
No?
Later, because
Later.
it's a different function. It's a different thing later.
Okay.
First do all so that one. Dot. So maybe like half an hour and there. We don't have the power of maybe we do, but we didn't look it up.
Yeah.
Okay, go down. So now it's okay. See, there's all the red lines on the side, and you can go through that. So okay.
Still error there.
And go over.
It wants the activity, not the.
Okay. So dot get. Now then we do like this is okay. This one is going to be itself, and so this is going to be
Get activity.
leave it there.
Okay.
We'll do later
Yeah.
because it depends on the other side. So if we can do it with the fragment, it's okay. Run on UI thread is root context. Like most of the things is okay.
No.
Then leave it there.
Okay. This. Okay. All of this. Great.
Just like copy the dot as well. Doesn't get columns there. Okay.
Yeah. That's good. It's nice and easy errors to fix.
So this, okay. I'll do delete.
Okay.
So it might not take like half an hour. Leave it as on later. Anything is activity related, we'll do it.
Well, don't fix anything.
Fix it.
I mean, I guess you don't need this. And just at the end now.
Sweet. Now we have only few problems and it's okay.
I know.
So fix the running UI and the class. So, well, so define view. Define view is a good point. Try to save. This should be okay though. Maybe this is root view.
Yeah. So shall I go?
Right. Right root view, and then we'll do it later. Okay, and then it's good because then it highlights well. So now we set it up on top.
Yep.
All the way, and then we see if that fixes anything.
Where's
Up, there.
Oh yeah.
So prime view. Okay, so let's see if that jumped out all the way. So then we have an activity which we are asking ourselves, like we are demanding an activity, so it doesn't have to be. No, that's how we ask.
Okay.
So there we like really asking for the main activity, and that's why if you send this, it doesn't work because this is not the main activity anymore; it's the main fragment.
2, 1, go.
Instead, we on the other side, we just change. Root view should be fine now. So why is it not working?
Yes.
So
That
get
one should-
activity, yeah. There's one here.
I think here it also wants get activity.
Okay. So here, this is similar. This is one activity anyway. Okay. The problem is like on where we are asking. So let me go back. This one we did it, and here we also take it away. Okay. So the main activity now doesn't have it anymore. So here is going to be main fragment, and it's now like it's the same. This is a class. And here is going not to compare anymore. And now tab layout, we fix all the redundant stuff. And then we have one thing left to do. You want to show me?
Tell us. Autocomplete.
Okay, you're gonna stay there. Fragment, used. Okay, now we have the rest. So first of all, as you were saying before.
Should we try and run it?
No,
Okay.
we can't run it. Because in here we need to have. So this one comes from. Because we need to get like a root view. So here's like root context equals. Anyway, I'm okay.
Did we use view in the end?
Maybe get view. Yeah, we used. I think. If not, we try. Because it's a return.
Yeah.
So this might break because Santander is not very happy. No, this we're using later. And are we ever using this? No, we test. Yeah, we're using it once in the root view because we need to find the view.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're gonna use it a lot actually because we are finding all the stuff on top. Yeah, the view is where we store stuff. Now, on create, we don't touch this one anymore, and we have all the rest, which is gonna be lots of changes. So, this is put between. Okay. So again, we do this, and then we can run it.
Yeah, because we hadn't copied over everything.
Well, if it doesn't break, it's cool.
One continue.
Oh. Wow. Build and. So now I'm confident. 66.6.
Oh. Wow.
Confident?
Yeah, I was like confident 0.
Yeah. So the root view is wrong. Getting the view like that is incorrect. So that's good because now we know like these two are very likely incorrect. But once you fix this one, you're good. Okay, so Azure turn drive fragment. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
We didn't inflate. Did we inflate?
On create, yeah.
So where is the if? Ah, yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay. So there, until return,
Yeah.
put view. Sorry, no, put root view equals. Then you cut all this stuff up.
Do you mean cut this and put it on top?
All of it, yeah. And you put no. Yeah, you put instead of root view. And then go down and return root view. So this should be okay. Yeah, because you didn't complain about the get like context yet.
Yeah.
The context like it's a bit more flexible.
This is the working.
Loads of arrows. You see arrows down there? Go in there.
I was just ignoring them.
Yeah, and non transition.
You had to get it.
No, it's okay. It doesn't cover anything. So it's probably like illegal stick find method on check. Just go down a bit. No, on the arrows. No. Then go up. It should be like a place where we can actually click. It's in blue. Go up. Go up. No. Receive code to unregister listener without matching your decision. Go. Go down. Where is it? Hand, thread, looper. Oh, this is nice. Could not find method. On-check connection view in parent or assisted context for on-clicker.
So.
No, it's not that time.
Oh yeah.
It's in the layout. So restart the application and clear the arrow. No, like that. Clean. So there's trash.
This one.
Okay, no. Now you go back to the same app on the phone.
Okay.
Open up again. Now we see no touch. And now move. Go back. Move. Now.
So it's in this.
So go back. Go back to the first one. Go back to the second one. Go back to the third one. Already correct. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's whenever, because I think when you're in the third one, so stuff gets. So we might have like an unpause. So the main fragment. Unregister. So go in the unpause. Try to do like just comment this if out. Because I think like is when it gets paused. Because there's a way, and because on the second one it doesn't get paused because you could swipe, I guess. But 3 means you have to go through that. That's the only way. Because why wouldn't it fail when you go from the second one? It has to be something that closes. And one is the unregister with a listener, and that's what we're doing there. And the other one is because of one layout stuff. Maybe you didn't press.
Did I not?
Oh, did you not save maybe? No, you didn't. Like, you need to press like hard. Now I press hard.
Yeah, I think maybe I didn't save. That was it.
I didn't press hard. Otherwise it will rerun. Okay, so try again. 1, 2, no.
But we need the on pause thing, don't we?
We don't need. We just need to do a better if. Check connection, see if it breaks. Okay, now it broke. Good. And then there's probably something like with the. Cannot find on check connection view. So it's fine. We don't do it through. So on send. Oh yeah, sure, no problem.
So it's the same problem here, right?
No, it's the same. I think that should be easy for me. Because what we're doing here, so activity main, we have we need to be in the main. So here on check connection, because you might go to the parent. And so what we're doing now is that on check connection button, we do it programmatically. So we don't need this one, we don't need this one, we don't need this one, and we need this one. So check connection button, we do check connection button dot we did somewhere second click one. And then new view.
Oh yeah, I remember doing this.
And then we do on. So we basically do the same job, but it's like we're telling, and we expect in the view, and we just press the view. And then we do the same for. I would expect the other one to be the same.
Yeah.
So on click address and on send button. And now we don't need to send in the view anymore because we made it ourselves to be able to use it, but we can't use it anymore. Oops. And this one, so basically, it's receiving a location update.
Wait, do the final address.
No, it's not there.
Oh, okay.
It's only if it's like set, doesn't know. If there's any on click here, I think it looks in the main activity rather than
Right, okay.
on the main fragment, because it's a bit maybe like that. So, so for fixing this one, because this one, okay, they're all separated. Fuse location dot. Wi-Fi speed and
And didn't.
so yeah. So we see, because we don't do we can't do anything really. Basically, what we're doing here, I mean,
Like.
it's fine. Basically, we're trying to remove the location updates, but basically, if you go quickly, it didn't get the time probably to do it, and then it fails. But, so are we there? So it still happened. So received call and we didn't catch it. So because maybe this one is, yeah, so it's probably something gets thrown anyway, and we need to, yeah, we'll check about it. We don't need to like have it. This one just basically prevents the app to just keep updating. We can do it later. So this shouldn't cause any major problem with the rest. So this works.
Mm-hmm.
And now the only problem is the descent when using the wrong information.
Wrong like activity or something.
So now this didn't finish. And now it's okay. So send. We have it.
Wow.
And send. Successful.
Yes. Nice.
Very good.
So speedy today.
Don't even say it. We're not done.
Yeah.
So get Wi-Fi speed. We don't want to get everything, right? So we just say successful. Now we can trust it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless we get successful. So we don't show the whole thing.
Down and out. Time is it.
We can keep it there.
Okay.
But this is like, sorry, this is Wi-Fi speeds, we get the whole object,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And we want to get less.
I mean, we don't want to show that tool, do we?
What we want to show, so we don't put anything.
Yeah. Because it's for the user to see. They don't really care what the
I know, but like it was good to parse the response. So we are we done? Let's check. Add tab layout to app. Very good. Now we have to add map layout and do like a get, right? No, we have already the map layout, right? It's the same.
Yeah.
Instead of having a map activity, we use a map layout, right? Okay. So you can swap and I continue.
No. Pause.
Okay.
Okay, 5-minute break.
Beep, 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 beep. Boop, 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 boop. Now we're back.
Back from
We're
mini
good.
pause.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Oh man. So we need to do this map fragment and turn it to a map activity. Or so we have the map activity and we'll just copy that because it's the same idea.
Yeah, that's true.
Instead of sending like one, we send an array and then we do like awesome loops. Yeah, that's okay. And then
Even we want this as well. No? Okay.
So now we're going to delete the onCreator. Okay, so down there, boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then no worries. So now, wait, the content of onCreate after the set content view after you cut. Cut, yeah. Then in the meantime, delete everything, the whole onCreate. Then you go up, and after the inflator.
Okay.
And then we do the same. We do like.
I just moved this up.
Yeah, and then we do root view. Okay, so we call that root view.
Yes. Add a private view. Root view.
Yeah, and probably root context as well. We need oh, we have it there in case we need it.
Okay.
Because if you don't use them, we need it.
Context.
Yep. So now it's great.
So you want
Equal that one, return it afterwards, so we're okay. Then get intent. Yeah. So that could be the context. So try root context dot. Maybe.
no.
So because it's not because it's not through intent, it's okay. Because it's not done by through intent.
Oh yeah, so we don't even need any of this.
Yeah, that's actually true. So this becomes the context. Maybe try one. Yeah. Not the root view. So wait. Can I be applied to? Apps activity. we need this one probably. So implements, we need to have it. Yeah. Okay, and voilà. So we need to fix this root context. Put this, and then we'll see what. Yeah. Yeah, it was the one that called back. Then go down. Okay, then go up. Then we have the problem here. Can support for this one. I think it's the root view.
Okay.
So we don't need a context. Seems to be view related. No root view. Get support fragment management. Try.
I mean, we don't even have a fragment in the. Would that matter? Like the map fragment.
Yeah, but we're gonna have a fragment. Like we're gonna have a fragment in the fragment. I guess. I mean, try like take away this one as well. Get some more support fragment, because I think like since we are already. Right, well, okay, this one doesn't matter.
Okay.
And that one, sorry, delete this one.
Yeah,
the context as well. And then Control Alt maybe.
Oh yeah, Control.
Yeah, probably already. No.
Did I what? Is this all not?
Yeah, but you need to. This is easier.
Okay, it's just because I'm used to it in my laptop.
Yeah, go down. Doesn't matter this one. So that doesn't matter.
Yeah, we don't care about this.
And move camera doesn't matter because we're gonna do something a bit different.
Shall
So
we
look
just
that up.
Look this one up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then we add the stuff into the layout itself. Fragment. So basically we want a fragment within a fragment. Half an access, yeah. Yeah. Oh, we can call it directly. Oh, we didn't try this.
3, 2, 1, vai!
Well, says that we can. You can call it to get the fragment manager, or in your fragment. Okay. Okay, so we need to have a new one. Attach my context. Okay.
It works, even though it's like
deprecated. Okay, so deprecated.
That's what it deprecate.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. So now it's okay. Beautiful. So we've got this, and we've got some arrows. Right. Now we are going into the activity maps, and basically it's just this, right?
No, we want. Oh yeah, sure. We want to copy this into the map fragment.
Yeah. So ID map, and this is the whole fragment. Okay. We can call it map as well. Maps activity, this is going to be context who. Main activity. So now we are going on create view. We are going to have something similar to this. So we're going to do void. No, on map ready. Maps ready actually. Or maybe not. I'll do it later. Void get all and this we do our beautiful request. Then it needs to be done on probably needs to be done on maps ready.
Yeah, because
then we have unless we can wait, but then we have to wait. So let me check. There was a way to say like what is your current location, because we don't want to reset up like what is your current location.
Yeah.
So is there a way to share? Well, we want to share something later. Okay, so that's not important. Important is all get all location pins. And
Shall we get rid of it and then just show that the maps thing is working?
No, that's fine. I want to get a.
Last time.
Yeah, it's fine. But like we can do, they're all like basically you want to do that when you have a lot of things that are like connected to each other, but now it's not unrelated. Like we just want to like be able to get a GET request, and so I'm gonna send this one, and I'm just gonna like have this aside. So we do 2 tests instead of 1. So that's pretty good because this one we don't need, and then we send all that. We obviously not sending any params for the moment. And here's a get. Get. So later we should also keep this separate position. Then root context we don't have it because we don't care too much, but we can have it. Create root context. Yeah, could have done that. And now we can response and read the whole response thing.
Okay.
Now we're gonna get everything. So this, as you see, like doesn't matter like if the map like doesn't really work because we're not gonna put it in the map at the moment. We're gonna put it when it starts up.
Okay.
Actually, we put it before the map, so this has to work before anything. And then we go. Swap.
Delete. 2, 1.
No music.
No, because it's like a swapped. So like
The swap.
for swap. Ooh.
Okay, so.
No, it's already there. So that's on the null.
This. Oh, the map fragment.
Because we. Because that's on create view. No, that's okay. Map fragment. Go up a bit. Support mark. Yeah. Move all this stuff, like all of it except for root view. After the on touch.
Okay.
Try now. I think the create view is before the other one, so then.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, not there.
No.
Let's check. Oh. Okay, so same. So ID map. So we are find fragment by ID. So we're not finding a fragment by ID. So this was not the cause. So we can go back. So we're not finding fragment by ID. So by ID is found. My context, fragment activity. So go for, okay, instead of my context there, my context, yeah, root view dot get context. Oh, that add fragment maybe, save this on, no.
Shall we search it up again?
Sure. This one's okay. So So basically, yeah, map, and maybe map within like fragment, or map fragment. Okay.
This one?
Maybe. No.
So just from instead of.
Okay, try. Ooh, so easy. Okay, take away on attach, and we don't need that.
This one?
The whole thing. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And also my context. And then my context is used on there.
Why is my map suddenly?
Well, because we're not doing anything with it.
Ah, okay, we just.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
sure.
not important. My context is not used now, so get.
Let's try it.
So now 80,
Ooh.
85.
Okay.
Point epsilon. Epsilon there. I got that. Same.
Nothing.
Click, press, click on that. So
Get Fragment Manager did nothing.
no, I mean that should be okay. Move the get allocation pins. No. So so map fragment is down because we are.
Did we call it this?
Yeah, it's same.
Thumbs up.
Maybe we are using the same name. So I'm gonna call it fragment map.
3, 2, 1, go.
Maybe having the same name doesn't help. And this one, what?
Maybe that's a.
No, because it needs to be an activity.
Okay.
So we'll try it, but I think I might need maybe automatically works. So that's fine. Because usually, like, I mean, the activity is the same. It still has 3 fragments.
Yeah, so, it should work just as.
But I think it's all this kind of things of references and. Okay. Still the same error. So did it make any difference? So basically, didn't find it.
Yep, that's the problem.
So we'll check in. That's nothing. We check if by avoiding to do this, we don't get an error. And if that is the case, that means the map like there is something with ID, and it could be part of this context problem. So we have the map, and it works. So now we can get this map fragment because we couldn't find it. Okay. So I think we didn't really do the whole thing. So So apparently now my fragment doesn't have a context there, but it has a class. And now we want to make sure that we are actually going in there. So first, no, generate for me.
No, not. Oh yeah.
So let's see if that was enough. But basically, it just says to get a map, get a fragment management, find, yeah.
It's the same deal.
Get map is okay, that's okay. Well, I wasn't looking at it, so I have to restart because the problem was Wi-Fi erroribus. Oh, then we can go back by swapping. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. At least we have the clicky.
Yeah.
So map fragment, we can't find it.
It seemed to try and do it immediately. Maybe that is the problem.
Yeah. So Android. I think I understand. It needs to be put in a different place. Android on. So when on select a map, you do this stuff. Okay, I want to do one thing first. Because in the pager,
3, 2, 1, vai!
wondering. Okay, I'll try one thing and then we'll see. So map fragment. I don't know when this is called. Okay. Now I'm happy. That's it. Because if the initializing webhook is only when you actually go to it. Okay. So. Error. No. Yeah, I'll get context. Put a debug log then.
Okay.
But then no, then delete it. It is already passed.
It's already told us.
They already told us that it's done. It's done
too early.
Yeah. So I think that they get created already, and then you can't get it. And so what we want to do, there must be another event, like an event on Notion or something. But put something.
But this is the callback.
I know. Put something. Put just like this one. Let's see if magic happens. Because now we know we just got erroribus. But maybe because implements or something. Maybe. If not, then I'm gonna. So I already boost. Then we go on there. And nothing, okay. Actually, we call it a roller boost again, right? So it's gonna show up the same.
Okay, so we need to change this to something which is different.
Oh shit, let's okay. Save and go. So now it's probably gonna fail again. So the problem is now being able to tell when.
I mean, it's still the same problem, like getting the
Okay, no.
no magic. Sadness.
Magic is not in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then same.
Go back to.
But basically, we want to be able, like, okay, I know on maps ready. Research.
Okay.
So Android Fragment on maps ready. Tab. Yeah.
The first one?
Yeah. See the same support below. So on activity created.
Yeah, we use this instead.
No, instead as well. Okay, great.
Okay, so we need the new method. What's it again? Talk me through.
No. Didn't copy it. See? You may be correct. All right, on top. Click. Okay, no worries. You did everything? Right click. Generate. Right methods. And then on this fragment. On. Where you can search on activity created bomb. So they tell us do it here. Certainty 37.
Oh wow, so low. I thought it would be higher than that. Oh.
So error boost.
I can't remember what that means anymore.
It means error boost. Obviously.
Like, oh, plus.
So it means that we couldn't get it by then. Now we go back and we'll study. I think because you said it was gonna be easy, and then yeah, but it was a good question, but answers.
Get child fragment manager. New way to get fragment manager.
So like there are 7 ways, and we've done it always wrong. And so we don't care about doing it there. We don't care about this one. It's basically just not finding it, right? So
yeah.
It's not just a method that we're making mistakes. It's just that we're making mistakes, but we're telling now like to find in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it'd be there, right? And then the event, even if it's not ready, it's not a big deal. Right?
So that was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
Boom. So now, if my fragment never gonna be null. Pam pam. So we get location pins, and we should have had it already. So well, we have them here. So now we do them on map ready, and we're toasting them successful and failure. And so first of all, is our server running? Yes, it's running. Second of all, why are you not working?
Did we wait long enough? I think that was the problem. We were like, yeah, we're
like 1 second should take. Anyway, now I think we spammed too many messages. So. On success was not okay. So it's a similar problem. So because we got JSON array back. Truth.
We got a JSON array.
Yeah, we got an array of all this.
Did we?
Now we try again and it works. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like, so if you don't implement this, like these all like overrides, you don't override them into doing anything yourself. By default, they tell you, hey, you didn't do it, and so I'm just doing my default behavior. Which is sweet.
Oh wow.
Sweet.
Yeah, that mess means success.
Sweet. So yeah, so here basically now we're gonna do something else. So on failure, we fail, and we log it, and we don't show it this time. We're just gonna throw into the map. So the map is now assigned. We on maps ready, we're fetching because that's great. On success, now we do wait, add pins to map, and then we do this response, which is JSON array elements, JSON
Locations.
Okay, so now for each, or it's 4 here, JSON object in loc.
Time's up.
So then, is that follow?
Okay, so like this.
Yeah. Like for loops, yeah.
I know, but we need to get used to
so
running them into
ILS location JSON dot plus the usual for loops, then open, close, okay, arithmetic, no, it doesn't. You broke everything. Okay, and there you do. So here we know how to make. We don't know how to make pins anymore.
In maps activity we do, so we can just copy it from there.
It's already open. So. We're skipping it. Don't move camera. We don't move camera.
Yeah, don't move camera, just add marker. So
We could move the camera. Actually, move the camera. We move the camera to the first one only.
Okay.
So if it's the first one, then we move it there. So then at least like one gets shown for the moment.
Or the last one.
I mean, we can even put nothing, but at the moment it's a good test. Or you can always put. You can always like something. No, but no, we don't do that. So now inside.
Okay.
Never mind.
Don't worry.
So location JSON.
Yeah. Location
Dot
JSON.
Get.
Get.
And so now get JSON object. We need to get an object first. And here with the dot get, and there's a float, but I think we can get it as a double because there's no float. And there's latitude. And then like we need to parse it into whatever it is.
What does it want?
Copy twice.
Yeah, okay.
But it's gonna you have to parse it. I want the float. And then just check what it does.
Oh no, on 100.
Ah, okay, so
try catch.
No. Go over with the mouse, yeah, click, Alt, Enter. And surround with track. Then you already gives you the thing, and then you just have to move whatever one inside.
Okay, so you want to move this.
Everything inside.
Yeah.
So the pin gets moved inside as well. The pin declaration gets moved inside as well, not the null though. And it gets unified into one.
That's what you meant. Okay. So you want it like this.
Yeah. And then we delete everything there. And then we delete another line.
Delete this.
Yeah. You don't understand each other.
Yeah.
Go there. And do the same for the. So instead of like doing all that, we could just like cache the JSON object.
Yeah.
Which you're not doing.
Should I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So JSON object.
JSON object.
Okay,
location. Lock.
Oh. Delete.
Yeah. No worries.
I worry sometimes. And lock it. Boom. See now, super short. And there is going to be time dot
get name.
Get string.
Get string, sure. And then it's going to name.
And then if we see if there's a way to get like position dot title dot, and then we can see rotation, snippet title, window, low travel. Okay. Because I want like sometimes you can have a little window which tells you like, ooh, and we can show the comments, right?
Okay,
that's something later.
Yeah.
So now we need to call this add pins to map once we received it.
Yeah.
And so this needs to be done every time we kind of later on.
So on success.
On success is cool. And you throw in a response. This needs to be done ideally not just when you grab the app, but maybe every time you move a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
So that I'll do the logic for that. And we test this one.
Time's up.
I'm 91%.
Son, need it.
Whoa, so
wow.
beautiful.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. And there are no more because I think we put them exactly in the same location.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, because this is fake, right? But Himalaya, that's very good. I don't know why I end up there.
Yeah.
So,
I know.
Now, private location. Then we get the private. This is something we're gonna put ourselves, and it's like code. Put depends on the zoom and everything. But it doesn't matter. We don't do that. I want to do that if you turn around too much.
Right.
So we're done.
Yeah. Wow.
Unbelievable, guys. Okay, so we are going to clean things up by formatting everything, and then we'll push, and then we double check because maybe we're just like very happy, but
maybe we're too eager.
maybe we're not done yet. But it seems like it, right?
Yeah.
So,
we can change the tab names. It's not a big deal.
That's actually quite good point. It's in the main activity, and yeah, and so here we call it and put in the strings. Oh yeah, and then we probably can we do? I would like to. Doesn't matter. Let's be lazy today. So map title maps activity. What is this?
This is not a fragment. This is for the maps activity.
Come on, we can reuse with the same string.
I think main should be connection. Like people will look at main and be like, what is that? Or Wi-Fi speed.
Or like scanner. Wi-Fi speeds.
Beautiful.
Okay, we build, double check again that it doesn't break, and then so we down show pins on map.
Yes.
Okay, good. So well, no, not good yet because we haven't. It's not being built. But in the meantime, I can probably get started with. So well, first we test. So see we go super fast, boom.
Lovely.
And then Wi-Fi speeds, and then settings, empty, sad, but doesn't look too disgusting,
Yeah,
what do you think?
I'm pretty happy.
Pretty good. Okay, so that was great. Yeah, so in the meantime, I'm going to like push everything, so then, well, if anybody wants to like look it up, then we have it. And we'll talk about what we're gonna do next week, right?
Yeah, so next week what we want to do is, well, say like thousands of people use our app. You don't want all the pins all over the world. You just kind of want the pins close to you. And so we need our backend to kind of filter the locations it's returning. So we only return those in a small area, and then we want our map to only show the pins from that small area.
And then we want to be basically my password. Best password is the one you don't remember, as I say. And yeah, so we're not going to take in consideration the zoom level, and because like if you're zooming in from big, like it's all about coordinates, right, and what you're looking at, and so we're going to take in consideration of that. And we have no tortoise. Next week we have no tortoise. So okay, and so
So
thank you. What else? Yeah. So thank you for this offline broadcast. It's the first time, and if you are going to be hearing these words, then it worked out.
Yeah.
And if you didn't, then you didn't.
You don't know what
sadness.
You missed.
But you know what you're gonna do about it. Okay. Well, bye and good night. I am going to stay here.
Or good day.
Good day, and enjoy life. Okay. Bye.